Hello, welcome to Lore by Obama. I'm your host Barack, and today we're diving into the dystopian world of Attack on Titan, created by Hajime Isayama, to dissect the life and evolution of our controversial protagonist, Eren Jaeger. A boy born and raised within the restraints of Wall Maria was a curious and lively child. His life took a drastic turn when the colossal Titan broke through the wall of his hometown, leading to a Titan attack that claimed his mother's life and resulted in the loss of his home. This event sparked in Eren a fierce desire for freedom and an intense hatred for Titans, driving him to join the military with the vow of exterminating every last one. His early dreams of exploration, inspired by Armin's book about the outside world, transformed into a desperate struggle for liberation from the Titans. The discovery of his ability to transform into a Titan, a power inherited from his father Grisha Jaeger, cast a profound uncertainty over Eren's life and his perception of Titans. The lines between friend and enemy blurred further when Reiner Braun and Berthold Hoover, two of his trusted comrades in the Survey Corps, revealed themselves as the armored and colossal Titans. This betrayal from his friends, who had shared in his struggles and dreams, deeply affected Eren. It was a harsh lesson about the complexities of their world and the far-reaching implications of their inherited war. Eren's relationships have been a cornerstone of his character evolution. His bond with Mikasa, his adoptive sister, and Armin, his best friend, remained his constant source of strength. Yet, as his journey progressed, Eren's struggle for freedom led him to make decisions that put him at odds with those closest to him. Eren's care for his friends is evident in his willingness to sacrifice himself, yet his firm belief in his cause often leads him to act against their wishes. The constant struggle between his personal feelings and his ideological goals makes Eren's character multidimensional and human. Eren's path is one marked by triumphs, struggles, and the constant pursuit of freedom. His victories, such as sealing the breach in Wall Maria and defeating the female Titan, demonstrate his relentless pursuit of his goal. However, his path is also fraught with hardships and losses, from the betrayal of his friends Reiner and Berthold to the daunting revelations about the world outside the walls. The notion of freedom, once a hopeful dream, becomes a haunting dilemma as he grapples with the cost it demands. Eren's transformation from an idealistic youngster to a determined and radical freedom fighter stands at the heart of the Attack on Titan. As he unveils the truth of their world and the cyclical conflict, Eren embarks on a path that shapes him into a controversial figure. His decision to initiate the Rumbling, a plan to unleash the Titans within the walls upon the world, is a drastic measure born out of his desire for freedom. While this decision is seen by many as monstrous, for Eren, it is a necessary step towards breaking the cycle of hatred and ensuring the survival of his people. Eren Jaeger is more than just a character. He's a symbol of various themes within Attack on Titan. His desire for freedom resonates with the innate human yearning for liberation, while his actions in pursuit of this freedom cast a somber light on the devastating costs of war and the blurry line between hero and villain. Eren's journey, especially his decision to carry out the Rumbling, forces viewers to grapple with challenging questions about morality, justice, and the lengths one might go to protect their loved ones and secure their freedom. As the truth of the world unfurls, Eren's ideals shift as well. His initial hatred of Titans transitions to a more complex understanding of the world's structure and the endless cycle of hatred that fuels it. This shift in perspective culminates in his decision to carry out the Rumbling. For Eren, the Rumbling represents a path to definitive freedom, a way to break the cycle of violence by becoming the common enemy the world unites against. It's a decision that perfectly illustrates his desperation, determination, and the lengths he is willing to go for the sake of freedom. Despite the path he's chosen, it's undeniable that Eren deeply cares for his friends. His relationships with Armin and Mikasa in particular have been a constant in his life, impacting his decisions and shaping his character. Even his actions that appear to push them away are heavily influenced by his desire to protect them. Eren's friendship with Armin, his strategic companion, has been a guiding light, with their shared dream of seeing the ocean being a symbol of the freedom they seek. His bond with Mikasa, although fraught with tension due to her protective nature and his growing independence, is a significant part of his emotional landscape. Eren's journey takes an even darker turn with the betrayal of his comrades Reiner and Berthold. Their betrayal reveals the world's cruel reality and the truth of their inherited war. Eren struggles with their actions, The knowledge that they were merely children forced into a devastating role much like him serves to further fuel his determination to break the cycle of violence and free his people from the looming threat of extinction. Eren Jaeger symbolizes many profound themes in Attack on Titan. He embodies the relentless pursuit of freedom, the devastation of war, and the blurred lines of morality and conflict. His transformation from a hopeful hero to a more ambiguous figure mirrors the narrative's shift from clear-cut good and evil to a morally complex universe. Eren's actions, especially in the latter part of the series, force viewers to confront challenging questions about freedom, justice, and the cost of peace. Central to Eren's character is his philosophy of freedom. This philosophy is born out of his early desire to see the world beyond the walls and later solidifies into a determination to free his people from the oppressive cycle of violence and fear. Eren's conception of freedom extends beyond physical boundaries. It's about breaking the chains of inherited hatred, fear, and the history that binds them. This philosophy, while initially hopeful, takes on a grim aspect as Eren grapples with the harsh realities of his world. Eren's journey comes with a tremendous personal cost. He loses loved ones, lives with the guilt of his actions, and grapples with the weight of the future that he's seen through the Attack Titan's power. This personal cost is often underscored by moments of vulnerability where the facade of the determined freedom fighter breaks, revealing a young man pushed to his limits. His willingness to bear this cost adds a layer of tragedy to his character and illustrates the profound sacrifices made in pursuit of his vision of freedom. As we journey through the narrative arc of Attack on Titan, Eren Jaeger stands as a beacon of character complexity and thematic depth. His transformation from a young boy trapped within walls, yearning for the vastness of the world outside, to a relentless force prepared to bring down those walls and any others that stand in the path of freedom, underscores the immense evolution of his character. Yet beneath the weight of his actions and the enormity of his decisions lies the undeniable fact. Eren has been consistent in his convictions. His dream of a world free from Titans, his drive to protect those he cares for, and his unyielding desire to challenge and overturn the status quo have remained central to his character since the very beginning. The passionate, impulsive boy we met in Season 1 is still visible in the man who initiates the rumbling. The difference lies in the stakes he faces and the extent he is willing to go. Eren's character serves as the vessel for the exploration of various themes within Attack on Titan. His unwavering pursuit of freedom encapsulates the human yearning for liberation, while his willingness to confront and wage war reflects the grim realities of conflict. The pain of betrayal he experiences provides insight into the complexities of relationships in a world dominated by fear and mistrust. His decisions, as controversial as they might be, force us to grapple with the blurred lines of morality in situations of extreme duress. One of the most poignant aspects of Eren's character is his representation of the cyclical nature of violence and the deep-seated fear and hatred that fuels it. His determination to break this cycle, even if it means becoming humanity's enemy, is a testament to his character's depth. It raises profound questions about the measures taken in the pursuit of freedom and peace and the often unbearable costs associated with them. Ultimately, Eren Jaeger is a character who embodies the essence of Attack on Titan. His journey is a mirror to the larger narrative of the series, filled with tragedy, resilience, conflict, and the desperate pursuit of freedom. His evolution from a hopeful, impulsive boy to a resolute, controversial figure has made him a character that will continue to be dissected, discussed, and remembered long after the series concludes. That's all from me today. I've been your host, Barack Obama. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment on who you want to see next on Lore by Obama.